So Facebook uses fact checkers, right? We all know this. And the fact checkers are supposedly a third party. Um, why am I talking about this and not my renovations or my chickens? Well, actually, this is about my chickens. Oh, and my inability to talk about my chickens. So, if you haven't seen it on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook somewhere, there's an issue with the feed. Um, Purina, the dog food brand, they make a crap ton of feed. They make feed for basically anything and everything. Um, in the US, they make it for, that I know of, the brands they control that I know of are Purina, Dumore, and Producer's Pride. Producer's Pride is the one that many go for because of the fact that, hey, Purina makes it. So why pay for Purina? Because you're paying for the name at that point. There's literally a bag of pure Producer's Pride is 16.50, while a bag of Purina is 20 23.99. Why would I buy Purina when I can just buy Producer's Pride? Fair logic. You're paying for the name, just buy the store brand. And the store in question is Tractor Supply. Um, so that's the logic many of us are going with. It's not, we're going for bargain basement feed. No, it's Purina makes it. That's why we're using it. Um, the issue is Purina screwed up in the summer, and they're still screwing up, I guess, in the feed, and it doesn't have everything it's supposed to have in it. So the protein is off or something because the chickens aren't producing eggs. Some, I guess it's not everywhere, but it's affecting many regions because it's all over TikTok, it's all over Facebook, it's all over YouTube. If you're not seeing it, you're just not part of chicken groups, or you just, I don't know. Um, but the point of this video is the fact that Facebook now, apparently, for a while, I'm finding out now, does not allow us to talk about the feed issue. Um, to talk about the feed issue, we are spreading misinformation. So, this is me spreading misinformation. Do not buy Purina, buy something else. We switched to Nutrina. Our egg production literally doubled in about 1 week. Where it used to take me about 2 days to get a dozen eggs, it takes me about 1 day. Actually, sometimes it took 3 days. I'd say it's the feed. Oh, and if you think I'm full of it, here's a screenshot from the group I'm in where Facebook is literally saying, we can't talk about the feed. But I guess this is just a conspiracy. Oh, so to go on the tangent that I guess I keep wanting to go on because I've recorded this like 4 times already. Facebook is not infringing on our First Amendment rights as much as I believe in the First Amendment. Nope. Facebook is not a public utility, as much as we all would love to believe so. Their fact checkers are a third party entity which they hired so that they can keep Section 230. Section 230 protects them from liability and protects Twitter from liability. This was something before the 2020 elections. that Trump wanted to strip Facebook and Twitter of. That failed, but that's another thing. But yeah, no. The logic of why Facebook is not. So here's the simple logic to put it. Facebook may be a publicly traded company. Twitter is not a publicly traded company. Either way, the same argument applies. The servers belong to the company, just like your house or your apartment belong to you. You can have free speech in public places. You are not necessarily allowed free speech inside of my house. You have to follow the rules inside of my house. That is why Facebook is not violating our First Amendment rights. It's the simplest way to explain it. Do I agree with it? No. I think it's total bullshit that some random person that technically doesn't work for Facebook, and honestly I think probably works for Purina, is going behind users and saying, yeah, you're spreading misinformation. When in probably 8 months, we're going to find out an investigation was actually done, and Purina did screw up. And they screwed up the feed in multiple ways across multiple brands, and I only mentioned 3. But hey, I'm just a backyard chicken farmer. I'm a hobbyist. I don't know anything.